Hello and greetings everyone. Today, our youth. How young do we start educating our youth in our ways? Well, I think from day one. From day one, from the day of the birth, the, the part of our bloodline, the part of our faith. Now, let's get this over with first of all. When I say our bloodline, if your ancestors are from Northern Europe and you can trace them back um, in your bloodline, then you are, as far as I'm concerned, part of the bloodline of the Nordic people. Whether you're black, white, um, whether your family's from Africa, North Pole, South America, doesn't matter. If your bloodline follows the Nordic people down, to me, you're my folk, as long as you follow the Nordic ways. Right, back on to the subject. So, start them from day one. You always start teaching your children morals, what's wrong, what's right. You teach them not to put the fingers in plug sockets. You teach them, not to pick the cattle by its tail. You teach them all these things. So why not teach them about the gods? Nursery rhymes, stories. Introduce your own. Give them a shortened version of one of the sagas. Talk to them about the gods. Let them know there's nothing wrong with the gods. Where people might not understand them, don't take it personally that they're ignorant of it, because they've got their own ways to follow. So, yeah, teach our young from day one. Very good friend of mine, a part of the clan that I belong to, Mel, her son's 4. You never see him without his hammer. If I go to the house and I've got mine in my shirt, you go, where's your hammer? I've got to go, oh. And if I've just been to the gym or something and I haven't got it on, he goes, why have you got your hammer on? He's 4 years old. And we've taught him how to write symbols for Odin and runes. We tell him stories. We ask him what god has only got one hand, and if he can't remember the name, he says the wolf took his hand. So he knows it's Tyr, even though he can't always remember the name, but he knows how he lost his hand. Same with Odin's eye. He knows all about that. He's only 4 years old. That's just through playing games with him and talking to him about stuff, and can you imagine how much knowledge he's going to have when he's 10, 11? And it's all about our youth. We need our youth. This ritual, we're going to try and get some of our children there. And if we can't, we can't. But it's important for them to be at rituals, to make them feel like it's part of normal life, so they don't feel so uncomfortable later on in life when they go to these rituals. Now, how old are your kids when you start teaching them about the gods? Do you teach them about the gods? My kids were brought up Catholic. I didn't talk to them about the Norse gods, but they were indoctrinated by the Catholic Church. So that's what their mother believed. And in those days I thought, well, why rock the boat? What harm does it do? But these are my bloodline sons. Now they don't follow the gods. And it's because I didn't deem it necessary or important enough when they were growing up. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. Now my grandchildren don't follow the gods. But if you ask them who they are, they'll tell you the Vikings. Now, at least they know the heritage, and they know a few of the gods. So I am teaching them in a roundabout way about the gods without upsetting my sons and their family by openly. I'm not trying to convert them to follow the gods. I just want them to be educated on it. Educated so they know what the gods are, what they're about, and that they do exist. And everything we've got around with is to do with our ancestors in the old days. And hopefully I'll be taking them out for walks in the woods when all this lockdown's over. And I will be explaining to them, you know, the way of the woods, the way of nature. Looking after nature, it's very important. Don't forget those that haven't already heard. We've got a ritual in the northeast on the 21st, 22nd of September. Hope to see you all there. I can make it there. Those that can't, we'll just we'll put out a video, let you see what you've missed. Okay, everyone, gotta go now. Hail the gods, hail to you, hail there, hail the Old Father, and be safe out there. Doodles.